Hey, hey, y'all. It's Michelle from Monkey's Creations. Come on in. Come on in. Let me just pull y'all up. It's Spider Kit Day. These are so cute and so easy to make. There you are. Good morning, y'all. It's Monkey's first day back to school. It's so quiet. It's so quiet. Hello. All right, it looks like comments are coming up. So we are good to go. We are going to make this spider kit. Now these kits are already sold out. So we are just going to be putting it together this morning. Good morning, everybody coming in. So what you get in the kit, you get the small Unique in the Creek board. You get all of your zip ties. You get 4 sets of these legs. These are witch legs, but we're using them as spider legs. So you get 8 total. So you get 4 sets, so 8 separate legs. You get the black horizontal wide stripe mesh. And you get the roll of, I love this ribbon. What's it called? I don't know what it's called, but it's like that fuzzy ribbon. Is that not adorable? And then you get a pair of googly eyes. Now I already attached a pair of cable mounts to the back of my eyes. That way we can attach it to the board. If the and I'll tell you why when we get to that point. Okay. So here is how I set up my board. If y'all want to take a screenshot, you can see on the outside row 1 where I have L, that is where we're putting the legs. Good morning, y'all. Okay. So we are using row 2, 3, and 4, and we'll probably put 1 right there in the center. So let me bring you down so we can put this one together, because this one's going to be fun. Now we're going to do the board first, and then I will show you how I do the legs. You obviously do not have to do it that way, but it makes them... Anybody have a problem with gnats? They're driving me nuts. I think that's the same one I've been trying to get since last night. So you can see where I put all the black marks on row 2. So we are doing the regular set and the one next to it. Now we will add the zip tie next to it once I get to that point. But right now there's a lot of zip ties going on. So we are just going to do row 2 and then add the zip ties and then finish 3 and 4 and 5. Lord, lots of flies. Yes. Good morning from Vegas. Are you winning? I hope you're winning. So these are all cut 10 by 10. Now I did wood burn mine because we are just using a ruffle. Okay. So we are just going to take our 10 by 10. We're going to go curl side down. Just like that. And ruffle one end to the other. Okay. Just like that. And we're going to put them right in the zip tie. Easy, right? Now, if you want to do this using the poof method, you most definitely can do that as well. I'm just going to do the ruffle. Oh, not sure where that went. And I do already have most of these done, so this will not take long. Now, some of you are going to say, you know, should I go start on the inside and work out? It really does not matter because eventually you're going to be lifting these up and working under, or if you start in the middle, you're going to lift them up and work under this way. So there really is no good or easier way, I should say, to do this part. Just do whatever you want to do. So if you want to go inside to outside or outside to inside, totally up to you. Okay, so see, I have that mark, and we're putting a ruffle right in there. Hey, hey. I guess I'll question. Hold on. Oh, awesome. I'll go back and look. Now, once we start doing the other rows, these will kind of lift up. So this is just really one way you can do it, but there's so many other ways. Like I said, the poof would be cute if you wanted to do that. Apple cider vinegar in a solo cup. Ah, okay. Love you. Have an awesome day. I think they're coming from outside. That wasn't even one. I'm just hitting anything black now. They're coming from outside. We're having a problem with the trash cans, y'all. So I told them we got to leave the trash can outside in the back of the house instead of in the garage. That's all I know to do right now. Cooler weather? No, I'm not. Monk is for sure. You have 7 cups sitting around. Oh my goodness. Well, I find if you just spray, if you like see a bunch, especially in the sink area, just spray like an all-purpose cleaner, it just wipes them out. Borax in a can. Now, once I get all this done, I will flip it over so you can see the zip tie layout maybe a little bit better than you can right now. Hello, hello. Yes, in the trash can, like there's maggots and ugh. It's horrid. So I think they're coming in through the kitchen door because the kids may or may not have locked themselves out of the house one day and had to bust the garage door. So there was the handle was missing. So I think a lot got in that way. I mean, I've since replaced the handle, but no, we don't have any fruit. We keep all the fruit in the fridge for that reason. He did look so handsome. He was so excited, y'all. I really wanted to take him to school because I've taken him, you know, on the first day of school every year. And so this year he wanted to ride the bus, and I'm like, okay, but. But Grandma really wants to take you. No, I didn't cry. I did yell. I yelled as he was getting on the bus, "Have an amazing day!" The bus driver started laughing. But I couldn't see him at that point, so I don't know if he was embarrassed or not. Come up with sink drains as well. Keep your drain plugs in. Oh, okay. Because, like, once they get in, they're, like, in. rinsed out the cups and making new, zip ties. But it was so funny this morning. Usually I'm up by 5:45, 6 o'clock. But I set my alarm just in case it was going to be one of those days where I didn't wake up. And then you could hear all 3 alarms. So I set mine, Tay, and then Matt. We all set our alarms for 6. So it was pretty funny. With crickets, no. Well, hey, there's Lori Franklin. She's been MIA for a week. I'm good, I'm good. This will be available on replay and then on my YouTube channel. I did miss you. You was playing hooky. You was playing hooky. Now what you can do is, and I seem to have lost all of my big ones. I did happen to find one. But what you can do is, if you have some big ones, kind of clip them back so you can see your board. See how that worked? Do that one. Unplugged has been eye-opening, I'm sure. Oh no, her vacation is over. She needs to get back to work. You have a bunch of these legs you bought last year? All right, we got one more on this row. See, she's headed to the airport now. That means it's time to get back to work. She's probably like, no, I don't want to. After 2 months? Wow. Okay, so we have row 1. That actually looks kind of cool, huh? Like a black carnation. For you could do that. I mean, obviously you need to fill in the middle. But a black carnation for Halloween with like an amazing skull right in the middle or something. There you go. All right, so now we're going to work inside. So I'm just going to take my big clip, hold all of these back as best I can. Now I did wood burn this, and horizontal wide stripe does not fray as much. Thursday, whatever. No, you back today. Does not fray as much as your regular deco mesh. But still, I did wood burn it just because I knew we would be working it like this. So, who's going to make a black carnation now? Isn't that a cool idea? Ooh, I'm sweating now. Put joggers on because I had to walk to the bus stop. You know, I can't have my big old legs hanging out in shorts, and then I forgot to put my shorts back on when I got in the house. Okay, so I know it's hard to see in here. I will turn it over once I get all of the mesh in here. See if I can see if these small ones will hold a little bit. Oh, that works. So maybe you can see down in just a little bit more. And then we'll get it all fluffed back up. So typically you get 36 pieces in a roll of mesh. Typically, I said, sometimes you're short one or two. But if you do get 36, you can put an additional 8 on the outside on row 1 if you want to make it just a little bit bigger. But I'll give you a final count at the end on how many I end up using. Almost done with this row. Okay, last one on this row. All right, so getting fuller. So that's only row 2 and row 3. So now we're going to do row 4 and then decide if we need one right there in the middle. So let's see if we can get to it. Gosh, everybody's so quiet. Will y'all stay in the bed? Get out of the bed. Do we need to do a Tuesday dance to wake y'all up? It's Tuesday, it's Tuesday, it's Tuesday. Nope, it would not be easier to start in the middle, but you can if you want. Either way, you're going to have to work under, no matter how you do it. Hey, hey. You're working on wreaths. You're working on, I think, a diamond Santa. That would be awesome. Wake up, Lynn. Black velvet, absolutely. Thanks, Cynthia. Getting full in here. So we may not have to do that middle. Thanks for floating my boat. All right, the last one. And then we'll decide if I need to, uh-oh, where'd that zip tie go? Uh-oh. On the hunt. A newborn in the house. Ooh, I bet. I think it actually, yep, it went all the way under that other zip tie. There it is. Yep, I remember those days. Been a while though. 27 years. God, it seems so weird saying that. Like I have a 27 and a 28-year-old. Isn't that weird? I suddenly feel really, really old. Well, I'm sorry, 27 and 29, because Tater will be 28 in December. 27 and 29. Look how cute that is. That would be a gorgeous carnation on, oh my God, on the pot, y'all. On the pot. Should I make one of those for Flower Friday next week? Maybe I will. We'll make a carnation using the flower pot because it's black and white with the dots. 30 and 37 and 3 grandchildren. Holy cow. No, Cynthia, that's my grandson. That's my grandson, Monkey. JWPO. Jackson William Paul Oliver. So he can pick any name. All right, so I should have 8 pieces. So I'm going to show you if you want to use those 8 pieces. So here's a close-up. We really don't need that center hole. Don't need it. Okay. So what you can do if you want is just go every other. If your roll is truly 10 inches, 10 by 10. Okay, so see what I'm doing? I just put another zip tie there. And we're going to take a piece and scrunch it, flip it, put a little bit over, and you can do that to give you, let's see if I can do this upside down. Make it just a little bit bigger if you want. and just use up those last few pieces. See what I'm saying? It'll just make it an extra inch or so bigger. Now, I'm not going to do that, but I showed you how you can do that, okay? So, how do I gonna cut that out? Just welcomed your aww, and now a granddaughter. That's so awesome. Do I want to put one right in the middle? I don't think. Let me hold it up. A lot of times if I hold it up and I see light through it, that means that you can possibly see a hole, but I see no light coming through. Oh, it just stuck to me. So if you want to put one there right in the middle, you could. But let's make the legs. So like I said, you get 4 sets of the witch legs. Okay, so you get 8 total. Some legs look a little chunkier than the others. But it's okay. And then we're going to make the one. Okay, so what I do is, if you have wire, you can use wire. I could not find my wire, but I had a few of the wires from flowers, so you can keep those as well and use them for little projects like this. And then you're going to take some polyfill. Now I cut the top, so when you get these, let me just grab another pair so I can show you what they actually look like when you get them. Okay, so this is what they look like when you get them. So you get 2 sets of legs. They come on a ring. So I just cut them off. Now I'm going to cut all of these are sold, these kits. So if you get one where the legs are already cut off, just know I did that for demonstration purposes. Okay, so just cut that right off the ring. Okay, now I hold on to these. I don't know why, because I might need them for something. I don't know, like a rein on a horse, or you just never know. I kept them. And then I cut off, because they're sewed right here at the top together. I cut that off as well, right below where it's sewed together. And then you have your holes. Okay, now if you don't want to fill them with polyfill, then don't fill them with polyfill. I just love the way it looks. And then I also put this stem in down into the leg, so they're bendable, shapeable. See? Ha 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 ha. It's always a method to my madness, y'all. So we're just going to go right in, and we're going to fill this one leg. I've already done the others. That's so smart. Yep, you could use the wooden planks, you could use, but if the wood is not going to be bendable, right? So that's why I use wire. Why cut? Pull the sewing thread and they will be longer. You can't stuff them if you don't cut them. Okay, so stuff them as much as you want. Okay, so if you look, this is the front part of the leg. So I'm going to take one of these, and if you have wire, use your wire. If you have stems from your flowers, use the stems and stuff it right down inside. Now I'm loading it through the back in case the wire shows, but I'm trying to get it right in between. I just don't want that wire to show in the front. Okay, and then I just take another zip tie and zip up that end. Where are, oh, I keep putting them back. And then when we go to put them on the legs, we'll zip tie here. That way nothing can pull them out. Make sense? All right, so they're sewn together. Cutting and removing the thread will make them so you don't have to cut the top off. You got to cut the top off to stuff them. Right? Am I missing something? Can't stuff them if you don't cut it off. All right, so I have an L here, and that's where I'm attaching the legs. So where's my top? Okay, there's my top, and I want to make sure that I get them on the right side. So this goes on this side, this one goes on that side, that side. Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, that side, this side, 4. Why are they that side? Hold on. I'm having a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, even sometimes Dollar Tree messes up, but that's all right. We will make it work. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll make it work. So you can always put a spider right here. So I do have a couple spiders that we could add to it to cover up that kind of blemish, since Dollar Tree got it wrong, because they should be a right and a left. Okay, so do we want them marching up or marching? I'm thinking down. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So now we got them laid out. So all we need to do is attach them. So I'm just going to take another zip tie. I know, it's making me think, y'all. That's all right. Okay, so just loading my zip tie. So let's start, here's our, let me find our top again. Okay, that is our top. Okay, so we're going to start here at the bottom. Okay, so I zip tied it right underneath the zip tie that's already there. Let's go ahead and get this one started. If you want to put your legs on first, you can. I don't, just because then I've got to mess with the legs. You can definitely do that. I lost my leg. Good morning, good morning. Alright, so one more on this side. There we go. Whew. We'll get this all fluffed back out. Poor spider. He's getting a workout. Alright, let's go ahead and load the ones on this side. See, that's why I put the legs on last. So I've gotten a lot of emails about the eyeball kit. It sold out quickly. Do y'all want me to bring back the eyeball kit? Do y'all want another round of it? All right. Yes, you want the eyeball kit back? Spider getting on my nerves. It sold out when I tried yesterday. Yeah, it went quickly. All right, last leg. Okay. Whew. Let's find our top again. All right, so right there's our top. So now we can kind of shape them if you put the wire in them. If you just stuff them, then they will just go wherever they go. I did. I showed at the beginning. I showed y'all the layout of where everything was going. Okay, so that's what we have so far. He's a big old boy. Now, once I get him hung up, then his legs will stay where they go. Okay, so let's get this fluffed back up because we really... Now, this is, you know, with this mesh and this style, you can move the mesh around, kind of curl it, whatever you want to do with it. So I'm just kind of fluffing it up a little bit because I smashed it. Okay, so we're going to have the googly eyes, and then it's a girl, so she's got to have a bow, okay? So let's make a bow. Can you even believe I was... No, I cannot. You're fired. You're fired. So I'm not going to make a big bow. So this ribbon comes in your kit. Sorry, y'all. I'm thinking let's just do a 5-inch loop. Now I don't want long tails either, because then it might cover up her eyes. So let's just do 5-inch loops. How many loops should we do, y'all? And I'll probably leave them all the same size. Do y'all want a loopy bow? Horizontal white stripe is what comes in the kit. Three, 4, 3. There's 2. You're welcome. 3. We'll do 4. It is fuzzy. It's fuzzy wuzzy. We'll do 4 loops on each side. And then you could always put on just an extra tail if you wanted. So you still have all that ribbon left for another project. Now on this one, in the kit, we're using googly eyes. I made one, was it 2 or 3 years ago, where I actually painted the eyes on a styrofoam ball. So if you look back at my YouTube channel, you'll have to go back quite a ways. But I show y'all how to paint the eyeball. And it was like white and purple and green or something like that. Yep, you could definitely put little bows on her feet. Little spiders. I've got a spider sitting here ready to go on. So just a cute little really loopy bow. Small spider with a purple gemstone. There you can. There you go. And you fired me so I can... No, you cannot. No, you cannot. All right. So now the reason why I said that I attached cable mounts is because we use the ruffles, and it's going to be hard to find a place flat enough to put a ruffle. Okay, does that make sense? So that is why I attach the cable mounts to the back of my eyes. So they are sticky, so you have to pull the tape off in order to get this sticky. And then I just used E6000 to attach it. So I'm going to grab a couple of pipe cleaners. Oh, just dropped it. Isn't she cute? Now I did just attach these, so I'm being very careful so that I don't pull it off. She needs a name. Her name is Lynn. So here's our top, here's our bottom. So our bow, I'm thinking, is going to kind of go right there. So I'm thinking her eyes will kind of go right there. Let's see where I'm at on the board, because I want to make sure I get them straight across, right? So if I put them... I put it here. And here. Let me see where that hits on the other side. So it would go here, but I think that's too far apart. So let's go. If we go here and here, that's about the middle of the board. So that might look all right. Okay, so we're going to go on row 4. Yep, that's where I'm at. So I'm not putting them on tight yet. Maybe put the eyeballs on before you put the legs on. Just an idea. Now when I did the painted eyeballs, I just kind of glued them in like a crease, in like a fold. Loosen that up just a little bit, and then we can always go in, and I want to kind of bring it up to about the same level as the other eye. And then if it hits or kind of lays on a piece of mesh, you can always add a bit of glue. Okay. Get our bow. Now this mesh, or I'm sorry, this ribbon, y'all don't dovetail it, just slant cut it, and it will hold better. Oh my God, she's so cute. It kind of feels like the terry cloth ribbon, but it's wired. Holy cow. Okay, there we go. So it's going to kind of do its own thing, and I love that. Isn't it adorable? Her little bow. She's so cute. And then since Dollar Tree, y'all, it's all right. Dollar Tree gonna mess up sometimes. But see how we had to turn this one backwards? We can kind of add just a spider. I did forget to plug in my glue gun though. Lynn for a name is very fitting. So we could add a little spider, or you can add like little bows kind of right here. Let me show you. Because you have plenty of ribbon to do it. Let's see how big a bow we want. This in half. Some tubing, absolutely. I get lopsided here. Hold on. Let's see if I can tug on that a little bit. There we go. And then what I would do is, oh my God, that's adorable, y'all. What I would do is I would take my awl, and of course I do not believe I have it in here. I would take my awl and poke a hole through the felt. Let's see if I can use. Let me go right up here. Since this is the one that was jacked up. Let's see if we can put a hole right through that felt. Just 2 holes, enough for the pipe cleaner to go through, or you can just glue it, y'all. See how I did that? You could always make those a little shorter if you wanted. So you could add little bows to each of their legs. That is adorable. I may actually do that. But so many things that you could add, or, I mean, you could even bring those eyes down just a little bit more if you wanted. Now, once I get this up on the wall, then those legs will stay in place. Just like that. How cute is that? With her little bow. But you'll see how she sits on the wall once I get it hung up. Isn't it adorable? To fix, if y'all get a shoe that's kind of folded like that, just take another piece of little felt and glue it on the back and it'll stay straight again. Okay? They are Dollar Tree, so they're not the best quality. But they are stinking adorable. All right. Her little bow. Well, she's got a big Texas size hair bow because that's how we roll. All right, so I will probably go through and put bows on all the shoes, and then take a picture. And I don't know if I want to add. I don't know if I want to add another little spider, but we'll see once I get all the bows added. Because she's got to be super girly, right? Oh, my glue gun is plugged in. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Woo! Thank you, Kathy. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. I will, what is today's Tuesday, tomorrow's Wednesday. I still have the dragon kit to do. And I think I have 2 or 3 more dragon kits left. So if you want it, go get it. And I will I'll probably just do it tomorrow just to get all the kits out of the way, because I have more kits coming. So we'll probably do the dragon kit tomorrow. And then we'll go from there. So y'all have an awesome day, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all.